Hello, friends. The corruption in the Trump administration continues, and this time they want to pay those thugs that beat up police officers on January 6, 2021, with millions and millions of dollars. The DOJ has created this special fund where they're going to pay these thugs millions of dollars just because Donald Trump said their lives were ruined. Those people that he pardoned, now he wants to give them money. And the thing about all these fools, every single one of them are terrible. Like, there's so many reports of these people who have been pardoned, these people who actually wanted to kill their own vice president. These people, they have gone back to jail, they have gone back to prison. Some of them are actually being killed by police officers because they thought that this pardon that dumb Donald Trump gave them was like a shield and they could do whatever they want. So they wanted to challenge police officers, and a lot of them were actually arrested, and now they're in jail because they're facing a lot of sexual allegations. A lot of them are basically perverts, pedophiles. They have pictures of kids in their computers, and the police officers, they find that out, and a lot of these fools are in prison because of that, because of child pornography and all those disgusting things. But now dumb Donald Trump wants to pay these fools. I don't know, but I don't know why, but this is another corruption. The Trump administration is all about corruption and taking money away from the taxpayers, giving the taxpayers money to his thugs, to his friends, to himself. This is all these people care about: looting the treasury, looting the public money so they can enrich themselves and enrich their friends. And it's not just stopping at Donald Trump. Even MAGA Mike Johnson is now endorsing the fact that Congress people are actually playing the stocks. They're playing the stocks, doing trades, because MAGA Mike Johnson says $174,000 a year for a congressperson is not enough. So this is why these Congress people have to play the stocks, because they need the money to survive. But the problem is, like, the Republicans are not doing anything worthwhile for the people. They're not doing anything that is benefiting the normal, everyday Americans. Everything that the Congress is doing right now is basically benefiting Donald Trump and benefiting themselves personally, especially the Republicans. But this is what they're doing. They want to take more of public funds, more of taxpayers' money, to put it in their bank account. And it's not stopping there. You have, like, Donald Trump getting billions of dollars from the government, and his sons is getting billions of dollars because they're his sons. And it's not stopping there. And there's no help. The Supreme Court says Donald Trump can basically do whatever he wants. So if Donald Trump wants to steal money from the taxpayers through the government, Donald Trump can do it because the Supreme Court has gone full MAGA. There is no help coming from the Supreme Court. But I still have hope that the people are watching and the people are paying attention. I read that Lindsey Graham is in trouble in Kentucky. He's in trouble. And hopefully, after 23 years of being in power, hopefully Lindsey Graham will be kicked out. Will be kicked out. And I heard that, or I read that Thomas Massey, the guy who organized that petition for the Epstein files, the Republican who's actually doing the great job, he's probably one of the few Republicans doing anything great for the American people. Yeah, he's in Kentucky, and he's in the primary, and Donald Trump is campaigning heavily against him. You had stupid Pete Hegseth talk about the fact that Kentucky people have to get rid of Thomas Massey, but Thomas Massey says, he has a good chance of winning this primary. I hope he's right because I think Republicans need more of people like Thomas Massey. I think Thomas Massey is one of those true Americans, true Republican Americans. So hopefully he wins. I don't agree with his policies, but he's a great guy. He fights for the people, he fights for the victims. So hopefully he can continue, and hopefully he's correct about winning this primary. But with the Republicans, everything for them is corruption. Minus Thomas Massey. But it's really crazy that these people, they cannot do anything right. They don't want to do anything right. Instead, they want to just steal money from the government, steal money from the taxpayer. But that's the way it is. And Donald Trump continues to lie about the Iran war. He's a liar. He lied about maybe he's gonna bomb these guys, and he pulled it. He changed his mind. He's not gonna bomb these people again. I think he does this because he plays the stocks also, because every time he puts on these empty threats, he makes money. He makes money because he's playing the stocks. He's playing I don't know what you call it, but he's making money from these empty threats that he's giving to Iran. But I think the market is getting wise. Like, the market is actually starting not to believe Donald Trump right now. But it's crazy. The same people that claim to be law-abiding people, care about the blue, care about the police officers, are now paying the people that wanted to, or actually beat up police officers. It's crazy, but that's the corruption in the Republicans, in the MAGA Republicans. Thank you very much.